And the project of the day, folks, is this Prowler. This thing has been quite the little project. We think we have it sold. We're really hoping we do. What's that? It's not food. Look at this dog. This is Dixie, the Dixie dog. Hey, Dixie dog. Dixie dogger. Dixie, show the people out in YouTube land how smart you are. Can you shake? Can you shake? Yeah, that's a good girl. Can you lay down? Lay down. Dixie, lay down. Oh, I might have to get a treat. Dixie, come here. Dixie, come. Dixie, look at me. Dixie, sit. 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 Dixie, sit. No, sit. Good girl. Now shake. 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 Good girl. That's a good girl. She's only 4 months old. She's not potty trained yet, though. We're having an awful time with that with this dog. But she is a good looking pup. She's a nice girl. So that is our Dixie. And the project of the day, folks, is this Prowler. This thing has been quite the little project. We think we have it sold. We're really hoping we do. So we're going to screw down the rest of the floor, and then I think we're just going to stain the floor so it looks a little better. And the people are willing to take it pretty much the way it is, and I have to rebuild the bed because they had taken the bed out of it. So we patched the wall where it was leaking. Looks like everything's high and dry now. And then they had taken the bed out, so I had to put the floor down before the bed goes in. And that's what's going to be next. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to use to patch the wall. And the bathroom all has to be cleaned. And then we're just going to stain the floor. And I told the guy, if you want to put laminate down or carpet or whatever you want to do, knock yourself out. But the price I'm selling it to him for, he can just do the rest. So that's where we're at. Should be another action-packed day, folks. Just wanted to let you know we worked on this little beauty right here till after 9 o'clock last night. And it was actually still light. It's the longest day of the year for daylight. June 21st, I'm not sure. It's the 21st or the 22nd. Well, anyway, today is June 22nd. And we sold this thing. And it's not quite done, but we sold it to people that wanted to put the finishing touches on it, like the laminate floor or whatever they decide to put in for flooring. So, take you inside, show you what we finally came up with for because they had taken, if you remember, they had taken the bed out of it. And so we rebuilt the bed yesterday out of knotty pine. And all of the electrical was in the bed, so had to figure out a way to mount that. And it was just about working out here in the dark last night, because that light is the only light that doesn't work in this thing. It needs to be replaced. And then we didn't have 3/4 inch plywood for back there, so we made do with the knotty pine that we had left over from the rest of the project to put it back there. So the floor is just 3/8 plywood, 3/4 inch pressure treated, where we had to rebuild the floor and build all that back up. And got some nice storage underneath here. We used the original hinges. Tried to make sense of all this wiring, kind of put it around the perimeter of this bed. So this is what we came up with for a bed design. Still left enough room to walk through here. So this is a 3/4 bed mattress size, 75 inches long which is exactly how long that is, and 48 inches wide. So Christina did a lot of cleaning in this camper. This isn't the kind of camper we usually do over. It's got a regular flush toilet. I think they had a little curtain or something on that. She cleaned up the shower. Maybe I'll throw some before pictures on here. It was pretty bad. Place for towels. A lot of storage in this camper. Huge closet. So she fixed up the scissor couch. Little Gorilla tape underneath. So just to show you all the lights work in it. It's got typical mid-90s style. The air conditioning works. Took that off and cleaned it. That was like black. Stereo works. Furnace works. All the outlets work. The guy's going to fix some screens because I haven't gotten to that part. Never redid this wall because people want it like right off. There's Turbo barking at the Catholic priest walking by. So Christina cleaned all this up. This was all pretty bad. We had the water hooked up yesterday. Tried the water heater. That works good. Everything works in this thing, surprisingly enough. The refrigerator was pretty black, and that cleaned up really well. And works perfectly. Freezer is ice cold. We've had this on so we could show the people. Even the fan and the light still work. So with the life this thing had, it's really amazing the components that still work in it. So the final price, $1,500 we let it go for. And there's no paperwork. So I think the people are going to go to Vermont where you can register 15 years or older a vehicle with just a bill of sale. And Vermont is the next state over, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And here's what that bed looks like from the living room area. So once you put a mattress on that, it's not going to be a bad looking bedroom in this thing. Again, a screen that has to be fixed. This screen is missing. Oh, I did tell him I would try to fix this. I got to get that up before he comes. Well, there's some last minute things that didn't get done, like cleaning out all the screens for the vents. So we did the best we could with the time that we had, and it's a whole lot better than what. So that's going to be it for now. I did want to show you a little footage of the new puppy. She's awful cute. That would be Dixie the Wonder Dog.
for my happy wanderers. Happy wanderers. Thanks for coming to Dollywood. Y'all good. Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.